2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Valspar Championship is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. Luke Elvey here alongside Rich Beat. We find ourselves in the wonderful state of Florida, and in particular the Copperhead course at Innisbrook Resort. Rich, this is a strong golf course.
This certainly is home of the famous Snake Pit on 15, 16, and 17. I gotta say, this golf course has always played one of the toughest on the PGA Tour, and for good reason. You have to shape your shots both ways, off the tee and into the green as well. It is a massive challenge.
Can't wait to find out what happens here. And let's see what he can do here today. Might get caught up in the brush here. Lining up from about 230 yards here. Opting for the 5-wood. Yeah, well, it might not be on the green, but it's right up near the surface.
It's an aggressive play, Luke. Like to see it on this par 5.
Getting ready to play their third. How close was that to going down? And Henny, what are they looking at here?
This is a 12-footer here. This is their look at birdie.
Well, Rich, that's got to feel good. Opening the first with an underpass score.
Making birdie in the first always puts you in a good frame of mood. It'll be fun to watch the round progress.
Water is a feature here at the Copperhead course of Innisbrook Resort, Rich, and it comes into play at the second.
Downhill tee shot. You want to keep your tee shot out to the right as best you can to take out the trees that hug the left-hand side. Green sits well above the player's second shot. They won't see how close they hit it from the fairway.
Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 140 yards.
Chosen the pitching wedge here.
Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it though. Let's see.
Well, that's beautifully judged.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke.
4 feet to the cup.
This for back-to-back birdies. Yep, tracking well.
Some momentum being built now. That's back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke. Getting their groove on.
Currently 2 under for the day. Rich, it's a challenge, to say the very least, the third hole.
Yes, most players aren't going to take out driver as they just want to lay it back of the water that creeps out on the right-hand side. From there, it shortens up the second shot, believe it or not, to a green that pitches from right to left fairly severely. Your misses can't be out to the right with your second shot. That is a no-no. That dog will hunt.
He's a fan favourite, HV3. Why don't we take a look at a great shot from him? And just look what they're able to do with this putt from way out. Wonderful effort. Time for the second shot into the third. Going with the pitching wedge here. Oh, terrific approach and a chance for birdie here at the third.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
What an opportunity to make a birdie.
Looks good.
Wonderful shot.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. The fourth hole, the first of the par threes on the property, and you've got to be dialed in on your number.
This is a challenging par 3, no doubt about it, Luke. This green pitches from right to left and from front to back, making it almost impossible to get it super close unless you have a perfect number into this par 3.
That could play. Outstanding shot. High quality. Trying to get it to 4 under with this putt.
This is on a great line.
That's frustrating. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Stretching out over 600 yards means the par 5 fifth is no snack.
It is. Luke, I rarely say that par 5s on the PGA Tour are challenging, but this is definitely one of them. It's an uphill tee shot and a second shot that is downhill, moving from right to left, that's completely blind for these players. There is a tree about 100 yards out, which is going to be something they aim at when they lay up. Third shot, though, is very basic, down the hill to a fairly flat green surrounded by some bunkers. More than likely, most players are going to have to lay it up on this par 5.
And here we are with the third shot.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Just 3 feet to the cup.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 4 under. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. The tee shot also critical here at the par 4 6th at 455 yards.
This is probably the hardest fairway to hit on the PGA Tour, Luke. This fairway cambers from right to left at a pretty good clip, and unless you work your tee shot from left to right, a high soft shot, you're not going to find the fairway. This is almost impossible. The second shot will be from an awkward stance where the ball is above you or below you to a green that's perched a little bit above the players. Thankfully, though, it's a very flat green.
Always a joy to see Tiger Woods. Here he is in action. Booyah, baby. How good was that albatross? Keep rolling. That's impressive. And that will move him up the leaderboard as well. Playing this shot from around 120 yards. This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing. That's just inside the range. Oh, 13-footer coming up here.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Oh, so close. A par putt awaits. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. And now 4 under for the tournament. Standing on the 7th tee, players get to breathe a sigh of relief having the 6th behind them.
You know, Luke, this is sneaky hard, to be fair. You don't need driver, and so you might get lulled to sleep a little bit by taking 3-wood out just for position. Any misses to the right or the left are going to be blocked out by some pretty gnarly trees. The green tilts from right to left ever so slightly, and watch out for those deep bunkers fronting this green. They'll grab your golf ball in a hurry.
Just off the fairway in the first cut.
Wow, did this come out beautifully?
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Oh, beautiful touch there from just off the green. Nicely done.
Oh, that's an absolute beauty, hey, Beamer. Why don't we take another look at it?
Yeah, they were looking at an up and down, but just down.
And that moves them to -6 for the tournament.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Well, if you haven't felt snake bitten already, the 8th at 230 yards, Rich, will certainly get you.
Everybody loves a 230-yard par 3, don't we, Luke? They're just wonderful, wonderful designs, and I'm laughing because this is nearly impossible. This green is just a sliver up there. A high shot moving a little bit from left to right is an absolute must on this par 3.
Well, they've certainly got the swing and the groove.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. It's got a chance. Fair effort that. Good birdie. And that will take him to 7 under. And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. Ball striking continues to be the order of the day as the players arrive on the 9th tee, a par 4.
Yes, just thread those bunkers off the tee shot somehow with the driver. Second shot is going to be straight back up the hill. And once again, with the pin position over on the right-hand side, players will be unable to see where their golf ball pitches. This is a quality par 4.
sitting at -7. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. This one is right down the pipe. High quality shot, that one, right next to the hole.
Good shot in there. I like their chances for making birdie.
Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. The back nine at Innisbrook's Copperhead course begins with a par 4.
Straight down the hill these tee shots go. That bunker down the left-hand side should see a fair bit of action. If you leave it out to the right-hand side, there's some trees that are overhanging and will block out your second shot. This green tilts pretty good from back to front.
And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Well, by my estimation, they're looking at 110 here.
Choosing the 9-iron here.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 10th. Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Very few parts of the golf course make you feel comfortable, but chance of birdie at 11.
Finally, we have a birdie hole. Just avoid that bunker down the left-hand side. Find the right-hand side of the fairway. You can go ahead and chase one up there. Even if you can't get it on the green in 2, that front bunker is not a bad leave. But beware, there are some trees over on the right-hand side that could block you out.
Playing this shot from about 230 yards out. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Yeah, this is the stuff we love, getting after this par 5 in 2.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones, right on 8 feet.
This is looking solid, what they wanted.
And that's a great putt for an eagle. Currently 11 under par for the event.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Well, a birdie's also in your heart, standing on the 12th tee. A short par 4, Rich. Decisions to be made?
Just a long iron or a hybrid for this tee shot here, Luke. Second shot, you're coming in with some kind of short iron to a green that's protected by a deep bunker in the front.
Second shot here on the 12th. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Oh, that's a ripper. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Lucky 13 for some. This par 3 plays 200 yards.
Luke, this tee shot is about as hard as 8th grade algebra. It is absolutely mind-bending. It doesn't look like much, but that green absolutely, I think the green is made out of Gore-Tex. It repels golf balls.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. This is looking pretty good in the air. Not a bad play, that one. What's in front of them, Henny?
Firm, back, up the hill. This will be a good one.
Ooh. Putting for par. And down it goes. Sitting at 12 under par for the event. The second of the back 9 par 5s, Rich 14. There's plenty to it.
Only the biggest hitters in the game can reach this one in 2, so any tee shot just out to the right is ideal. That way it leaves an easier shot out to the left for your layup. The third shot will be going downhill to a green that tilts from back to front, guarded by a deep bunker over on the left-hand side. If you find the fairway with your second shot, you've got a really good chance to hit your third in there close.
Second shot here on the 14th hole.
Pretty good shot there.
Here's a good chance to move to 14 under with this putt.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Just didn't drop. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. 3 feet to go here to the hole. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Time to take a look at some of the action from elsewhere on the course. Justin Thomas with an amazing shot. Solid putt, that. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. The long par 3 continues to be a feature here at the Copperhead course, and 15's no different.
It is. Thankfully, though, this is the flattest green, or one of the flattest greens on the golf course here. It's basically just a long iron down the hill to this flat green, but don't miss it left. That is no good.
Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. That's a great shot here at the 15th and sets up a look for birdie.
This one's tracking.
Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. We'll hold.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Sitting at -14 now for the round.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Well, as you enter the dreaded snake pit here at Innisbrook's Copperhead course, Rich, you know where you stand on the 16th tee.
This tee shot forces your hand. You must take it down the right-hand side in order to have a good look at this green for your second shot. Any misses out to the left, you're going to find the trees in all sorts of trouble.
And he's down there.
Yeah, he's got around 125 here.
Going with the 8-iron here.
Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
Wow, what a shot.
Gotta like their chances from there.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie.
These are on rails, looking good.
Oh, what a super shot. Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. The Copperhead's penultimate hole is a good par 3 playing up the hill.
It's a tough tee shot, plays longer than what's on the yardage. Any pin that's in the front part of the green is a difficult one to find as the green is so narrow.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played. Oh, that's a great approach shot. A spot in the top 20 awaits if they can make this putt. Now 7 shots behind after that. The closing hole of Innisbrook's Copperhead course is also the final hole of the snake pit, and this one here has everything going against it.
Lay it back and you're going to have a long second shot back up the hill, but if you take driver and find the fairway, you'll be rewarded with a very short second shot.
Playing this shot from 120 yards. That should find the surface. Wonderful shot into the 18th and a chance for birdie. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. Looking good. And that'll be all she wrote today. Well played.